Great information there, Addie. Appreciate that. Okay, Jed, we've had a lot of heat, but we've also had some beautiful skies.
Yeah, if you're gonna enjoy looking out at the sky, it's gonna be at nighttime because we've got some great pictures here. You know, I gotta step out of the way to see this. This is a great shot. Look at that moon there. That's the first moon of August. That's called a sturgeon supermoon. And a supermoon typically happens when the moon is just a little bit closer to the world, when it's kind of traveling around. As it does, it gets a bit more sunlight, and then it looks a little bit bigger, and it looks obviously very beautiful. So beautiful full moon taken from Bob Mills, Sky News 9 HD, and Jim Gardner, Rich Kriegel, the man at the camera. They always do a fantastic job, from chasing storms to getting supermoons. Great morning shot there. That was taken last night. Let's talk about where we're at right now as far as the moons go. The first one here is the sturgeon supermoon. The second one comes in on the 31st. That'll also be a full moon. Those are both supermoons. The second one that comes in on the 31st, that's called a blue moon. We don't see those typically. To have them both in one calendar month, kind of a neat little stat there to have that second moon happen at the end of the month. One thing that we've been having with super moon, we're talking about that. Also talking about super heat. Made it to 103, typically topping out between about 4 and 6 o'clock yesterday. So temperatures really kicked in yesterday. We got above 100 and got up to about 103. So we're going to be seeing those kind of temperatures now to take you through the end of the week. Did hit 100 in El Reno. That's a first. 101 in Yukon, 103 in Guthrie. Also Jones and Chandler hit 100. Shawnee, you were 101 yesterday, so it was cooking around central Oklahoma yesterday. We're now sitting at 3 days at or above 100 for this year so far. Look at last year, 18 days at or above 100. Well, the heat's the story, and you add the heat, add the humidity. Both those are combined to allow that heat index to shoot up near 110. And some of these areas in East Oklahoma, like yesterday, will be up near 115. So just be prepared that heat's going to kick in, and it's going to be excessive, okay? So you got to make sure you're doing all the things you need to do this time of the year. If you have to work outside, take those breaks, drink that water, work in the shade if you can, and just keep an eye on your body. Make sure you're feeling okay, because if you let this go too long, it'll zap you and it'll knock you out. And once you have a heat-related ailment, happens again the next year if you're out doing the same thing. Makes it real tough on you. All right, 80 out the door this morning. It's very warm out there. Southeast winds at 10. If your air conditioner's on the fritz, this is not the morning to have it, because it was extremely hot yesterday. It's called extremely warm this morning, and it'll be extremely hot again this afternoon, up near 103. Not a record, but we're up near that record level as you see lots of bright sunshine and those southwest winds. Like we've seen, those conditions do continue once again. It's 77 in Woodward, it's 79 in Altus, but most locations are actually in the 80s right now. 84 Stillwater. How about Alva right now? 86. So very warm temps, a little bit of wind out there too. Winds are up a little bit more than yesterday morning. Some gusts up near 20, 25 miles per hour in the northwest part of the state. Let's check the clouds and radar. Storm track continues up toward north as this big area of high pressure kind of centered right here over the state of Oklahoma, with the high right on top of us. It's just pressing down on us. That's allowed our highs to get a little bit hotter. And so with this high being on top of us, we'll see the same thing today up near 103, maybe to 103 tomorrow into Thursday, before that high starts to nose slowly to our south. The heat's going to stay with us through the late week period. We'll try to get a cool front right in here, try to come down. You see it kind of nosing down there on Saturday, and hopefully that'll bring some improvement our way. Again, as far as rainfall goes, most of it stays toward north, but we'll track some rain chances here going into the weekend. Possibly a few more showers on the way there. May see a shower this morning in far northwest Oklahoma, but most spots dry into Saturday. As we look at our weather going from Sunday into next week, how about that? A little cool down on the way. Got some 80s by Monday and Tuesday.